windows open just enough to let the street light in. Half a cup is cooling on the table where I've been. My phone is face down. The room is finally quiet now. Just the soft electric piano and the ticking of the house. I trace a fingerprint left on the glass and watch it fade, counting all the small remaining hours of the day. The city hums a low impatient melody outside. I'm tired in a gentle way, I let the moment by. The cat is sleeping on the rug beneath the reading chair. My jacket slung across the chair I usually keep spare. I notice every crack of light beneath the kitchen door. A neighbor laughs in waves that drift across the hallway floor. The plant I bought last month is leaning to the sill. The coffee ring is dry beside the window's quiet spill. I do not need to name the feeling filling up the room, just letting ordinary things become a kind of tune. So let the evening stretch, let the shadows rest. I'm not chasing anything, I'm not running from the rest. Just breathing with the room, just letting go of every rush. The world is wide and slow tonight, and that is more than enough. We are almost somewhere, almost there. Almost anywhere the air feels rare. Almost in the moment, almost clear. Almost finding what I came to hear. We are almost somewhere, almost whole. Almost settled in the rising slow. Almost in the place I'm meant to know. Almost home, almost home, almost home. A car is passing with a song I used to know by heart. The hallway clock is ticking softly, keeping my apart from every plan I made when I was younger. Wide awake, the world has gently taught me how to bend and how to take a slower kind of living, a quieter kind of light, a softer conversation held with shadows every night. I learned to love the in-between, the not yet, the not sure, the patient kind of waiting that can comfort and endure. There is no rush to get there, there is no need to leave. The morning is not asking me for more than I can give. The coffee will be waiting, the window will stay clear. The city will keep humming what I only need to hear. So if I am half present, half alive, half aware, I think the other half is learning how to meet me there. And maybe being almost is the closest I can be to something that feels honest and completely free. We are almost somewhere, almost there. Almost anywhere the air feels rare. Almost in the moment, almost clear. Almost finding what I came to hear. We are almost somewhere, almost whole. Almost settled in the rising slow. Almost in the place I'm meant to know. Almost home, almost home, almost home. So let the evening stretch, let the shadows rest. I'm not chasing anything, I'm just almost home. Almost home, almost home, almost home, almost home. The street outside is finally letting go. Lamp glow leaning through the window slow. My coffee sits where I left it hours ago, still warm enough to hold against the cold. I count the hum of cars I used to know, each one retreating down a quieter road. The room is soft, the clock is moving low. I'm listening to the settling of the day. There's a plant beside the kitchen sink, leaves still open like they wanna think. I water it the way my mother did, a small routine that keeps the quiet lit. The radio is murmuring in the hall, a song I've heard but never learned it all. It follows me from kitchen to the wall and settles where the hallway shadows lean. I don't need a destination now, I don't need a hand to hold somehow, just a chair that knows the shape of me, and the silence that's been teaching me to breathe. Almost somewhere, almost there. Almost where the morning used to care. Almost somewhere, almost there. Almost close enough to feel okay. Not arriving, not undone, the same. I write a line, I pause, letting go of all the careful little flaws. The street outside is softer than before. A neighbor's light goes on across the floor. Somewhere close, a door that doesn't close. And I am here, and here is all I know. If the morning takes its time tonight, if the dark decides to hold the light, I will drink this slowly while it lasts, like a sentence I don't have to cast. Let the minutes loop, let the record spin, let the dust come down and settle in. I'm almost where I wanna be, almost where the days grow back to me. Almost somewhere, almost near, almost closer than I was this year. Almost somewhere, almost stay, almost close enough to feel okay. Not arriving, not undone, just a person sitting in the sun. Almost home, almost whole, almost someone I can finally know. Almost somewhere, almost now. Almost home, almost home. Almost home. Almost home, but the door is still half closed. Cup on the table, cooling down slow. Streetlight leaking through the curtain fold. Watching the hour hand where it goes. Not in a hurry, just letting it settle low. Soft glow on the wall where the shadow leans, counting the small things in between. Shirt on the chair where I left it last night. Phone face down and the room feels light. Whisper of traffic from a road far away. Breath and slow, let the day melt away. No need to fix what isn't broken anyway. Just me and the hum of the quiet side. Half awake, half open wide. I keep arriving where I already stand. Footsteps quiet on the floorboard sand. Almost somewhere is enough for tonight. Almost somewhere feels just right. Almost somewhere, I'm almost there. Wind on my skin in the cold night air. Almost somewhere, I don't need to run. Just a slow beat and a setting sun. Almost somewhere with nothing to prove. Heartbeat steady in a room I once knew. Almost somewhere and I'm letting go. Almost home, almost home, almost home. Maybe the answer was always this small. A breath, a window, a back against the wall. Not every question gets answered tonight. Some just sit there and reflect the light. And the pillow holds the shape of my head. Books on the shelf, all unread, half said. I am here and the here is enough. Soft as the morning when the world gets rough. What if the almost is the place where you live? The in-between space with so much to give. No rush, no chase, no grand reveal. Just the warmth of a hand and a half-cooked meal. What if the almost is where we belong? A half-written verse to a half-learned song. I am almost and I'm almost okay. Almost is more than enough for today. Almost somewhere, I'm almost there. Wind on my skin in the cold night air. Almost somewhere, I don't need to run. Just a slow beat and a setting sun. Almost somewhere with nothing to prove. Heartbeat steady in a room I once knew. Almost somewhere and I'm letting go. Almost home, almost home, almost home. The light will fade on its own time. I'll sit here and let it climb. Almost home, almost home, almost home. The curtain shifts a little from the vent. Your message blinks on red. I'm okay with it. I water the small plant by the sink. It leans toward me like it knows what to think. The fridge hums low, a note I know by heart. I trace the rim of my cold coffee cup. A neighbor walks her dog without a sound. The street goes soft, the world is winding down. I almost called you just to hear you breathe. I almost typed the thing I didn't need. The pillow still holds half the shape of you. The room's so quiet I can hear it too. I open up the window, let it in. The air remembers every name I've been. You said that time is gentle when you're tired, and I believe you, I am not on fire. So let the evening stretch a little more. Let the lamp keep its warm light on the floor. I don't need a sign, I don't need a door. Just the sound of breathing next to yours. Even if you're somewhere I'm not sure. Almost somewhere, almost there, almost home, but I don't care. The light is low, the room is kind. I leave a little love behind. I'm almost somewhere, almost you, almost everything I almost knew. The city's quiet, the sky is clear. I almost whispered, you almost here, almost home, almost home, almost home. The mirror's tired of the same white face. I smile at it, it doesn't change the place. A car goes by and dims the ceiling glow. I watch the shadow move across the floor slow. There's bread on the counter going soft with time. I make a list of things I'll start, not climb. The pen feels good, the paper knows my hand. I write the kind of note I'd understand. Maybe we're the same on different floors. Maybe we already closed the doors. Maybe almost is the closest place. A quiet room, a familiar face. Maybe I don't need to make it land. Maybe almost is the way I stand. Maybe the song already knows the end. Almost somewhere, almost true, almost every thought of you. The light is low, the room is kind. I leave a little love behind. I'm almost somewhere, almost near, almost everyone I held most dear. The kettle clicks, the night draws in. I almost start, I almost begin. Almost home, almost home, ooh, almost home. I'll sit here and let it climb. Almost home, almost home, almost home, almost home. The street outside is breathing slow. Almost home, almost home. I left the light on in the hallway again. Not sure who I'm waiting for to walk in. The fridge is humming low, a small machine, holding everything I almost meant to say. I count the cars as they roll past the curb. Slow headlights painting shadows on the wall. There's steam still curling from the cup I poured, and the night just keeps on being soft with me. I made the bed but didn't get in yet. Just sat there folding paper into squares. You'd think by now I'd have a perfect line, something sharp enough to cut the quiet through. But all I've got is this telephone that rings and doesn't ring, then rings again too soft. I pick it up just to hear the dial tone hum, like a pulse that finally learned to go slow. Oh, maybe this is all there is. Maybe this is almost something good. A small apartment, a small kind of love, the kind that doesn't need to hold on tight. We're almost somewhere, I can feel it now. Oh, almost somewhere, the air is getting clear. Almost somewhere, almost in your arms, but I'll take this almost warm, 'cause almost is the closest I've been home. Almost is the room I finally know. There's a sweater you left folded on the chair, I wear it just to keep your Sunday near. The neighbors laugh through paper thin walls at night, and I pretend I'm part of their easy life. I water plants I never knew I bought, green leaves leaning toward a window I ignore. I'm learning how to sit inside a moment without trying to make it mean something more. So if I'm honest with the dark for once, I'm not as lonely as I thought I was. My hands are still, my coffee's getting cold, but nothing here is asking me to go. I'll let the evening take the second shift and watch it turn the kitchen gently gold. The street outside is breathing slow, and I am almost home. We're almost somewhere, I can feel it now. Almost somewhere, the air is getting clear. Almost somewhere, almost in your arms, but I'll take this almost warm, 'cause almost is the closest I've been home. Almost is the room I finally know. Almost somewhere, and I'm not afraid to stay a little longer where the light stays. Almost home, almost home. Just a little more. Almost home. Almost home. Almost home. Light is moving slow across the floor, I keep the quiet like it lives next door. Steam still rising from a cup I forgot, fingers on the table, no plan, no thought. A car outside is humming low and thin, the street sounds softer than it did back then. I turn the dial down until it barely hums, just me in the room and the way the morning comes. Reading the same line over and again, not rushing anywhere, I have to be by 10. There's a flower by the window leaning in, the blinds are half closed, let the daylight win. I watch the neighbor wait without a word, just a slow tilt of the head, slowly heard. I breathe out and the air doesn't seem to leave, like the room is holding on to me when I breathe. If I could stay right here, if I could keep this view, nothing loud, nothing near, just the way the light gets through. I don't need the door to close, I don't need the day to show, I'm already almost somewhere, I'm letting go. Almost somewhere, almost there, almost home, but I don't care if the road keeps slowing down, if the city wears a crown. I will sit and I will stay, let the go light find my face. Almost somewhere, almost mine, almost on the other line. Take my time, take my time, take my time, take my time. Phone is face down on the wood and it can wait. I've got a sweater I keep soft from always wearing late. There's a playlist on that knows the kind of mood I'm in, skipping every track that tries to spin too quick within. The fridge is humming kinda like a gentle friend, the cat is sleeping where the warm square light has been. I write my name small on the corner of a page, leave it there for no one, just to feel my own small age. Maybe I was always walking toward this chair, maybe every stop I took was bringing me somewhere. If tomorrow asks me what I did today, I'll just shrug and say I let the hours stay. Nothing broke, nothing tried to run, I just sat there until the sky was done. If I never get much further than this room, I think I'll still be almost home soon. Yeah. Almost somewhere, almost there, almost home, but I don't care if the road keeps slowing down. If the city wears a crown, I will sit and I will stay. Let the gold light find my face. Almost somewhere, almost mine, almost on the other line. Take my time, take my time, take my time, take my time. Soft now, soft now. Let the keyboards fade, windows half closed, drawing shade. Almost somewhere, almost somewhere, almost somewhere, almost somewhere, almost somewhere. Soft now, the room hums low. Almost somewhere, let me go. Almost somewhere, let me go. Morning pulls the blinds up slow. Dust just floating where it goes. Coffee cooling in my hand. Half a thought I can't land. Shoes are quiet by the door. Nothing's wrong, not anymore. Street is stretching thin and wide. Just the cars and time inside. I keep my phone face down today. Not waiting on a word to say. Window opens, cold comes through. Outside is half a softer blue. The notebook's open, pen is dry. Don't need a reason, don't need why. I breathe in once, I breathe out twice. This ordinary feels just right. Not arriving, not leaving yet. Just sitting where the day's been set. A hand on the table, light on the wall. I don't need to move at all. Almost somewhere, almost there. Almost breathing lighter air. Almost home inside my skin, where the quiet lets me in. Almost somewhere, almost now. Learning how to softly bow to the moment, to the floor, to the open waiting door. Curtains moving and slow inhale, like a voice behind a veil. Neighbor's dog out for a walk. Distant trains that hardly talk. I wash the mug, I dry it clean. Nothing's urgent, nothing's keen. The clock is ticking, kind and low, telling me there's time to know. I'm not broken, I'm not lost, just aware of what it costs to be present, to be here without wanting to be near. Somewhere far, someone new, just this chair, this sky, this view, a pause between the in and out. That is what I'm here about. Almost somewhere, almost there. Almost breathing lighter air. Almost home inside my skin, where the quiet lets me in. Almost somewhere, almost now. Learning how to softly bow to the moment, to the floor, to the open waiting door. Soft now, soft now, soft now. The room hums low. Somewhere, let me know. Soft now, soft now. I'll take it slow. Almost somewhere, almost home. The kettle hums, then clicks off on its own. I let it sit, I don't need the warmth just yet. Curtain pulled, the streetlight flickers on the wall, a slow inhale. My shoulders finally settled down. My hands are still, my tea is just beginning. The room is honest, I am learning how to rest. A neighbor's door It opens, then it shuts. No footsteps now, just the hum of the fridge. The tile is cool beneath my tired feet. I trace a ring of water on the wood. Somehow tonight the quiet does not ask me to fix a single thing, and I am letting go. So if I wander through the hallway light, I won't be searching for a better view. I'll let the windows do their tired work and breathe the room until it's mine again. Almost somewhere, almost home. I'll take the long way and let the minutes go. Almost somewhere, almost grown. A cup on the table, a street that's soft. Almost somewhere, almost whole. The light's fading, I am not alone. Almost somewhere, almost home. I fold a shirt I might not wear again. The drawer closes softer than it should. The hallway clock is dragging through the hour, but I don't mind the weight of passing time. A car just passed, the radio left too low. I catch the melody and let it travel home. Maybe we were never meant to land, just to keep the windows open wide, to watch the dust turn lazy in the light, to let the kettle do its quiet work. Maybe home is just a breath before the next soft step toward a softer door. Almost somewhere, almost home. I'll take the long way, let the minutes go. Almost somewhere, almost grown. A cup on the table, a street that's soft. Almost somewhere, almost whole. The light is fading, I am not alone. Almost somewhere, almost home. Almost somewhere. Almost somewhere. The street outside is finally gonna sleep. I'll take it slow. Almost somewhere. Almost home. Almost home. I left the kitchen window open last night, letting the street find its way inside. The mug on the table still tastes like you. Half drunk, half here, a familiar blue. The chair across from mine still holds my coat, a small unconscious thing I wrote. I didn't mean to read it back again, but some nights the quiet knows my name. There's a bike leaning soft against the wall, its handlebars turn like an open call. Someone up the staircase laughing slow. I hear the rain begin, I let it go. The city outside is almost kind. It puts its shoulder to the wind, and I am sitting in the spell of light, trying to feel what I should write. Not lost, not found, not quite the ground. The room is warm, the lamp is down. Almost somewhere, almost home, almost a name I used to know. Almost somewhere, almost there. The hallway darkest, but I don't care. Almost somewhere, almost whole. The door half open, half the soul. Almost somewhere, almost mine. Almost a piece I cannot sign. My tea has gone the color of the sky. I drink it anyway, I let it lie. The clock above the sink is ticking low, a patient kind of undertow. My phone is face down on the wood. The morning understands my mood, and if I never move from here tonight, the room will keep my shape just right. Everything I didn't say came and quietly stood. Everything I walked away from turned and understood. I don't need a resolution, just a softer kind of view. Just another slow evening to be almost, almost, almost. To be almost, almost. Almost somewhere, almost home. Almost a name I used to know. Almost somewhere, almost there. The hallway darkens, but I don't care. Almost somewhere, almost whole. The door half open, half the soul. Almost somewhere, almost mine. Almost a piece I'll take with time. almost the color of an early evening sky. Dust is turning slowly where the day is gone. I let the kettle hum a little longer than I need to, just to hear a sound that doesn't ask for anything. My sweater sleeves are pushed up, my hands are cool and quiet, watching how the streetlight learns the shape of every door. I think of all the rooms I walk through half awake, and how this one tonight feels like the softest floor. There's a cup on the table, still warm along one side, the handle pointing nowhere like a compass with no north. I trace the little ring, it leaves a pale impatient circle, proof that something was here, even as it leaves. The chair across from me is empty but not lonely, it simply keeps the space I needed it to keep. Outside a car goes past, and nothing than a sprinkler, the kind of night that teaches you how to breathe in your sleep. So I don't reach for anywhere I haven't been, I don't push the river any faster than it flows. I just sit here with the lamp on and the radio down low, letting every almost let me closer to the close. So almost somewhere, I can feel the landing. Almost somewhere, but I won't come running. Almost home, and the light stays steady. Almost home, and I'm not scared to hold it. Almost somewhere, like a door left open. Almost home, like a hand not broken. Almost home, almost home. I used to chase the minutes like they owe me something more. I press my palm against the glass to feel if it was real, but quiet doesn't know me, it just lets me keep arriving. Patient as a Sunday, gentle as a meal. The fridge hums a low and honest tune, the fan above it turning like the hands I finally stopped watching in the dark. There's bread on the counter and tomorrow in a paper bag, and nothing in this room is asking me to mark. If I never get much further than this kitchen light, if I never learn the names of all the streets I cross, I'll still have this hour like a coin I keep in my pocket, rub smooth by every quiet thing I almost lost. So let the city fold itself into a softer sound, let the windshield cool, let all the windows fog. I am right here, and that is more than I was asking for. A small, steady place, a door, a door. Almost somewhere, I can feel the landing. Almost somewhere, but I won't come running. Almost home, and the porch light listens. Almost home, like the day has forgiven. Almost somewhere, like a child half sleeping. Almost home, like the rain stops weeping. Almost home, almost home, almost home. The street has gone soft now, the light stays on, the light stays on. I stay almost home, almost home, and the quiet hums me all the way along. Finds a coffee coat again on the table. Same blue chair, same shade of light across the floor. I keep the windows open just a crack, letting in the sound of someone starting up their car. A neighbor's radio drifts over from the balcony, soft enough to almost be a thought. I watch the steam that isn't there no more, and I don't move, and I don't have to. There's a jacket hanging loose behind the door, the one I keep forgetting to put back in its place. My phone face down, on the words to ignore, just a little ticking noise the kitchen makes. A slow delivery truck rolls down the street, stops at every house like it's checking in. I trace the rim of the cup with my thumb, counting ordinary things I'm holding again. I'm not waiting for a sign, I'm not chasing down a feeling, just letting all the small things settle where they land. Almost somewhere, almost here, almost close to something true. Almost home inside the minutes I can finally stand. Almost somewhere, I can feel it in my chest. Not a destination, just a softer way to rest. Almost somewhere, every breath the quiet shift their place, stretching long across the wood until they reach my feet. I read the same 2 pages, don't mind the pace, letting every word sit longer than it's supposed to. A breeze comes through and I just open a book, and I smile without a reason I can name. The cat is curled up sleeping on the sill, dreaming little dreams I wish I could explain. If I'm lost, then let me be a little lost. If I'm found, then let it be this way. In the middle of a song, in the middle of a half-finished day, I don't need the map to tell me where I stand. I just need the hum beneath the floor, just the small familiar noises of a life that doesn't ask for anything more. Almost somewhere, I can feel it in my chest. Not a destination, just a softer way to rest. Almost somewhere, hard line drawing me a little closer to the place I'll call mine. Almost somewhere, slow and steady, not alone, letting all the almost hold me right here where I belong, right here where I belong. The light stays low, the light stays low, I stay almost home, and the quiet hums me all the way, the quiet hums me all the way along. Almost somewhere, almost somewhere, almost somewhere, almost somewhere, almost somewhere, almost somewhere, almost home. I left the curtain open just a little more today. Let the morning find the corners that the night forgot to weigh. There is a coffee ring on paper sitting next to what you wrote. I read it once, then put it down and let the feeling float. The street outside is waking in a slow and lazy way. A neighbor folds a blanket on the rail where children play. A kettle sighs, the radiator ticks a little softer tune. An afternoon arrives politely like a friend who came too soon. I tie my hair up loosely, find my shoes beneath the chair. The hallway holds the echo of a foot I do not share. A text arrives from someone just to ask if I'm alright. I type 3 dots, then answer softly, getting there by getting light. The market has a vendor with a voice like yellow tea. He talks about the weather like it's family to me. I carry home a paper and a lemon in my coat, and let the bag swing gently like a small and steady boat. So let the minutes settle like a stone dropped in a glass. Let the room hold what it wants to let the moment pass. There is no need to chase the line between the dusk and dawn. There is only this small breathing, this small chair I'm sitting on. Almost somewhere where the windows let the evening stay. Almost somewhere where the ordinary saves the day. I can feel the road beneath me, but I do not need to run. I am almost somewhere, I am almost someone, almost somewhere in the hush between the things I know. Almost somewhere with the lights left warm and turned down low. Take my hand and don't pull harder than the river has to bend. We are almost somewhere, we are almost home again. I am learning love the endings that arrive without a sound. The way a book gets finished when there's no one around. A friend calls just to listen, neither one of us explains. We sit inside the silence like it carries both our names. The city drops its shoulders when the working week is through. I watch a single star appear and think it might be you. I make a list of gratitudes and pencil by the bed. Forgive myself for what I did and worse for what I said. There will be no rushing now, no chasing of a sign. The truth is in the walking, not the border, not the line. I have packed my bags with patience, I have learned to love the way. I have met the quiet country where the patient souls migrate. And if I never answer every question in my head, it is enough to know the sound of someone breathing in a bed. Almost somewhere where the windows let the evening stay. Almost somewhere where the ordinary saves the day. I can feel the road beneath me, but I do not need to run. I am almost somewhere, I am almost someone, almost somewhere in the hush between the things I know. Almost somewhere with the lights left warm and turned down low. Take my hand and don't pull harder than the river has to bend. We are almost someone. The window leans against a quiet sky. Steam still drifting from a cup I haven't moved. A book lies open at a page I won't return to. The hour hand is slow, the radio is humming low. I count the dust on light as if it meant a thing. The kind of morning that forgets to ask for more. My hands are folded around a warmth I didn't earn. And somewhere down the street the city starts to fade. The kettle clicks, the burner settles into rest. The neighbor's door unlatches, then it's gentle close. The balcony is holding all my thrown out cigarettes, but I don't smoke tonight, I only watch them glow. A postcard from a year I never sent is sitting there. The ink is pale, the message leans against my thumb. I'm threading things I own back into a smaller shelf, and nothing that I keep is heavy anymore. So let me linger here a little, let me breathe against the wall. Let the street outside get softer as the evening starts to fall. I don't need a name for this, I don't need a place to land. Just a quiet hand to hold me while the world begins to stand. Almost somewhere, almost somewhere. A light that hums beneath the door. Almost somewhere, almost somewhere. I can feel the floor again. Almost somewhere, with a breath that doesn't ask for more. Almost home, almost home. I can almost find the room I've been looking for. My sweater smells like rain from somewhere. I don't mind the candle leans its wax down like it's tired too. A photograph is bending in the borrowed afternoon. Four faces, all of us a little out of focus, true. I set it back against the glass where it can fall asleep. The garden down the alley is deciding to be still. I pour the second cup before it's cold and sip it slow and let the hum of everything be speaking for me now. If I am only halfway honest, I'm still more than I was. If I'm only partly sorry, I'm still gentle with the lost. The streetlights find the window, now the curtain turns to gold. I close my eyes against it like a story left untold. The room I'm in is patient, every wall is leaning in, and I can hear a kindness I have not deserved begin. Almost somewhere, like a song that doesn't know the words. Almost somewhere, underneath the softer sky. Almost somewhere, the past can set the tea down on the floor. Almost home, I can almost hear the door I have been waiting for. Yeah. The window leans against a quiet sky. A cup is cooling on the table by the chair. Breathe the room in slowly, breathe the room in prayer. Almost somewhere. Hey, yeah. I left the porch light on again, just in case the quiet gets too heavy and forgets my face. The steam on the kitchen window, not much to do, just watching shapes of strangers that I'm never gonna lose. My tea went cold an hour ago, I haven't moved a muscle. The street outside just whispered once and settled into wrestle. I count the dust above the door, the small impatient things, the kind of peace that doesn't ask for anything it brings. I wrote your name in pencil on the back of a receipt, then folded it into halves, a kind of small conceit. The neighbor's cat is sleeping on the railing by the hall, and I can hear the clock decide it's time to let it fall. There's music playing somewhere I can barely recognize, a voice I've known for years now wearing different eyes. The afternoon has folded all its corners into gray, but I don't mind the longer hours that I'm given today. So let the room say what it needs to say, let the curtain move and the dust keep a slow ballet. I am done with rushing toward a place I cannot name. I'm learning how to live inside a softer kind of frame. Almost somewhere, almost in the clear, almost holding every word I never let you hear. The light is patient, and so am I. Watching little shadows as they wander slowly by. Almost somewhere, not quite, but I can stand. Shoes off by the doorway, both my feet inside the sand. Almost somewhere, almost home, almost whole. Carrying a quieter version of my wandering soul. A car goes past too quickly and the trees don't even turn. I hear my own breath shuffling like a record I can't learn. There's an old receipt still folded where I left it in the drawer. A small and secret altar to the life I'm walking toward. The neighbor waves from second floor, a gesture through the glass, a kindness with no context that I'm grateful till it passed. I'm not in any hurry and I'm not in any pain, just watching all the small details rearrange themselves like rain. Maybe being found is nothing more than staying put, letting the day unspool until it softens what it should. Maybe almost is a country I can learn to love, a porch light and a pencil and a presence warm enough. I'm not reaching for a finish line, I'm not chasing what was near, I'm just pressing my hand gently to the side of here. Almost somewhere, almost in the clear, almost holding every word I never let you hear. The light is patient, and so am I, watching little shadows as they wander slowly by. Almost somewhere, not quite, but I can stand. Shoes off by the doorway, both my feet inside the sand. Almost somewhere, almost home, almost whole. Carrying a quieter version of my wandering soul. Breathe the evening in and let the room stay still. The T.I. The phone sits face down on the wood, no vibration, no small red light. I count the lines of radiator hums, a slow impatient kind of white outside. A car turns down the lane, its headlights brushing the back wall. I don't need a reason to remain, I don't need to name it all. The curtains breathe a little in and out, a soft and measured kind of air. Nothing left to worry or to doubt, nothing left to chase or spare. I pull my sleeves down over my wrists, the fabric warm against my skin. A quiet list of things I've missed. It's shorter than it's ever been. The shelf still holds the books I bought, the year I thought I learned guitar. The strings are still inside the soft case, taut, untouched beneath the little tar. I pour the cold tea down the sink, rinse the cup until it shines. I let the water run a beat too long, just to follow quiet lines. A neighbor somewhere hums a song, a single bar then fades from ear. The fridge begins its nightly drone, a sound I've learned to want and hear. I think about a road I used to know, the one that bent behind the school. I do not miss it, I don't go, I let the evening be the rule. No rush, no reach, no need to cry, no heavy thought I have to wait. Just me, the room, a little time to let it stay. Almost somewhere, almost there, almost in the room I'm in. Almost somewhere, almost here, almost underneath my skin. Almost somewhere, almost now, almost breathing, almost still, almost somewhere, almost how a quiet hour can fulfill. Almost somewhere, almost mine, almost settled, almost true. Almost somewhere, almost fun, the night is almost through. I wipe the counter once, then twice, the sponge worn down to half its size. The kitchen light is cool and nice, reflected gently off my eyes. A note I started weeks ago still sits unfinished on the pad. I add one line and let it go, not every sentence has to land. The hallway clock forgets to chime the way it sometimes skips an hour. Trust the dark to hold the time without a single word of power. I open up the front door wide just to feel the cooler air. The street is empty, soft and wide, a river running without care. I close it gently, step back in, lock the latch and turn around. The room receives me with a grin, a light pulls softly on the ground. I do not need a sign to know I'm somewhere I was meant to be. The chair, the lamp, the kettles glow, the shadow leaning next to me. Some nights are gentle on the bone, some nights don't ask a thing of you. They simply set the table tones and let you sit the whole night through. Almost somewhere, almost there, almost in the room I'm in. Almost somewhere, almost here, almost underneath my skin. Almost somewhere, almost now, almost breathing, almost still, almost in, almost how a quiet hour can fulfill. The morning came in slow, a grayish kind of blue. Coffee steam rising, curling up to nothing new. I read the same line twice and didn't mind the cost, letting every other thought dissolve like morning frost. The street outside is quiet now, the bus is running late. A neighbor's dog is yawning, half asleep against the gate. I trace the rim of the cup with my thumb around and around, finding something peaceful in the smallest, quietest sound. My phone is face down on the table, screen gone dark, a little act of choosing stillness, a tiny spark, a playlist shuffling something with a lazy bassline sway. And I'm not rushing toward a single thing today. I watch the leaves skidding past the glass and disappear. A whole life happening slowly, drawing gently near. There's no big revelation, just this room, this chair, this light, a small and honest kind of goodness holding through the night. I don't need the answer, just the asking feels enough. I don't need the destination, just the road that's warm and rough. Let the hours lean against me, let the quiet settle in. Let me start to feel the edges of a piece beneath my skin. Almost somewhere, but the somewhere feels like home tonight. Almost in the moment, but the moment holds me tight. Almost letting go of every single heavy plan. Almost being someone I can softly understand. Almost somewhere, almost whole, almost resting in the blue. Almost finding out there's nothing more I'm needing to undo. Almost somewhere, almost real, almost yours and almost mine. Drifting in the in-between but breathing just fine. The afternoon arrived wearing softer amber tones, the kettle clicking off again, a rhythm of my own. I folded up a sweater, placed it gently on the chair. A small domestic ritual, a kind of tender prayer. The sunlight on the floorboards made a slow and shifting grid, marking time in golden inches just the way the daylight did. I thought of all the words I never bothered how to say, and felt them loose and drift away, no longer in the way. If I'm tired, let me be tired without a fight. If I'm lonely, let me be lonely in the warm dim light. There's a version of this waiting that doesn't ask for proof, just a hand against the window, just a gentle honest truth. I'm not almost there yet, but I'm almost here to stay. I'm not almost brave yet, but I'm almost on my way. Almost somewhere, but the somewhere feels like home tonight. Almost in the moment, but the moment holds me tight. Almost letting go of every single heavy plan. Almost being someone I can softly understand. Almost somewhere, almost whole, almost resting in the blue. Almost finding out there's nothing more I'm needing to undo. Almost somewhere, almost real, almost yours and almost mine. Drifting in the in-between but breathing just fine. Hey. The morning comes in slow, it doesn't rush to find my room. It spills across the floor, it tilts the dust into the bloom. I pour another cup, the steam curling like a thought. The window holds the street holds what I almost bought. A siren far away, a laundry line that sways outside. I sit with what's still here, I let the quiet be my guide. No promise left to keep, no answer left to chase. Just this chair, this light, this breathing taking up its space. Your jacket on the hook, I haven't moved it since you left. It smells like something warm, like every morning we had kept. I almost reached for it, my hand remembering the weight. Then I remember me arriving here a little late. The fridge begins to hum, the fridge begins to understand that nothing here is lost, just resting lightly in my hand. A car door closes down the block, a kid on his way home. I know the shape of things by now. I know I'm not alone. I'm almost on my feet, almost learning how to land, almost letting go of what I thought I had planned, almost reading signs that say I made it through, almost finding out what I am meant to do. Almost somewhere, almost there, almost feeling like I'm whole, almost breathing out the parts I used to hold, almost home in this room, almost resting in the blue, almost me, almost new, almost finding you, almost somewhere, almost there, almost singing through the night, almost holding what I need without the fight, almost home, almost whole, almost breathing on my own, almost somewhere, almost there, almost home. The neighbors wave through glass, the mailman leaves a small hello. The candle on the sill keeps catching shadows as they go. I water every plant, I whisper something they already know, that I am learning slow, that I am letting myself grow. My phone lights up with names, I let the ringtone softly play. I'm not avoiding anyone, I'm not regretting yesterday. I sit with both my hands open, watch the clock tick through the hour. The kind of peace I found is the kind that doesn't sour. I almost lost the plot, I almost lost the thread, I almost closed my eyes and let the whole thing go instead. But something in the silence sang a tune that felt like mine, something in the window light kept drawing every line. So I am here, I am arriving, I am letting time belong, I am writing down the colors of a softer kind of song. Almost nowhere I would rather be than here inside this room, almost learning, almost rising, almost like a bloom. Almost somewhere, almost there, almost feeling like I'm whole, almost breathing out the parts I used to hold, almost home in this room, almost resting in the blue, almost me, almost new, almost need you, almost somewhere, almost there, almost hanging through the night, almost holding what I need without the fight, almost home, almost hold, almost breathing on my own, almost somewhere, almost there, almost home. The kettle clips, the steam drifts up against the pane. I write a word, then cross it out and start again. My shoes are by the door, not sure where I should walk. The morning sounds like pages turning soft as chalk. A neighbor rakes the leaves into a tidy line. I sip my tea and let the moment take its time. The street below is quiet, almost holding peace. The world is making room for what I can't release. My jacket smells like rain and something I forget. A letter I kept folded is still in my left pocket, yeah. The lamp is humming low, it doesn't mind the dark. I trace a circle on the dust and call it art. Somewhere a piano plays, I hear it through the wall. It's playing someone's leaving or it's coming home to call. I don't know which one I am, I'm somewhere in between. The quietest becoming that I've ever seen. So let the light come slowly through the curtain glass. Let the next few hours be the ones that last. I'm not in any hurry, I'm not about to run. I'm almost near the doorway, almost in the sun. Almost somewhere, almost there, almost breathing in the open air, almost knowing who I am, almost letting go, almost touching ground, almost moving slow, almost somewhere, almost whole, almost letting the dust return my soul, almost finding all the words I meant to say, almost home, almost here, almost on my way. The clock ticks twice before it tells me what I know, that every small becoming needs a room to grow. I water the small basil on the kitchen shelf. I'm learning how to love things like I'm loving myself. A tram goes by outside, it's Bella's silver thread. I'm someone getting used to all the things I've said. The shadows on the floor are long and they are kind. They tell me I don't have to be the one I find. If I never get there, I'll be glad I walked. I'll be glad I learned the names of things and how they talked. I'll be glad I sat with you at the late cafe. I'll be glad I let the night drift easy into day. This isn't failure, darling, this is how it grows. A tree doesn't apologize for moving slow. The river doesn't worry where the next bend goes. It just keeps on coming. And it almost somewhere, almost there, me slowly like a hand upon my sleeve. A cup of something cooling on the table, I believe. I watch the street below me turning softer than before, and every little silence feels like one less thing to ignore. The light is gently shifting and the curtain holds the dust. I trace the edge of yesterday, familiar calm, and just a step, a sigh, a counted beat, a glance across the room. I let the room keep holding me before I start to move. My phone is on the counter, screen is sleeping dim and gray. The neighbors walk their morning dog and call to them to stay. I hear my neighbor laugh a little, hear a distant door, and someone somewhere running water, then a quiet floor. The world is gently stirring, but it doesn't ask for me. I sit a little longer, let the hours simply be. There is no rush to open up the windows to the day. Just breathe in what is given, let the small things find their way. And if I never reach it, it's okay. The reaching is the living anyway. I feel my shoulders soften now, I feel my jaw wide. I almost feel the place where I was someday lay my mind. Almost somewhere, almost in the clear, almost knowing I am finally here. Almost breathing easy, almost holding tight, almost finding I can rest inside the light. Almost somewhere, almost letting go, almost quiet where the soft winds blow. Almost breathing easy, almost holding tight, almost home tonight. Almost home tonight. I'll make another coffee, let the kettle sing a while. The steam curls up in lazy shapes, it doesn't rush or climb. I scroll through nothing on my phone, just feel the weight of time. A slow familiar rhythm like an old and steady rhyme. The chair beneath me creaks a bit, the wood remembers me. The afternoon is gentle and the house is cupping tea. I look outside and notice how the shadows stretch and lean. I almost know the person sitting here behind the screen. Let the hours pass me slowly, let them carry what they will. Let the empty cup remind me just how gentle I can feel. I am not behind or ahead, I am simply in between. Almost somewhere is a place I do not need. Almost somewhere, almost in the clear, almost knowing I am finally here. Almost breathing easy, almost holding tight, almost finding I can rest inside the light. Almost somewhere, almost letting go, almost quiet where the soft winds blow. Almost breathing easy, almost holding tight, almost home tonight. The street below is softer now, the window fades to gold. I let the day keep drifting, let the moment gently hold. Almost breathing easy, almost holding tight, almost home tonight. The street outside is softer now, the cars have stopped their hum. My neighbor pulls the curtains closed, the hallway lights go dim. I set my cup beside the books, still warm against my palm, and watch the city settle down to something slow and calm. The chair I'm sitting in creaks a little when I shift, a small reminder I'm still here, still bearing weight, still fixed. I trace a line along the table where the wood has grown pale, and wonder how the day unwound without me raising sail. There's music playing somewhere low, a voice I half remember, the kind of song you hear in dreams and lose by late November. I open up a window just to feel the cooler air, the kind of quiet that arrives when nothing needs repair. My shoulders find a lower place, my jaw forgets its clench. I watch the shadow of a plant begin to slowly bend. There's no decision left to make, no message left to send. Just this room, this light, this breath, this gentle place to mend. Almost doesn't mean I'm lost, almost doesn't mean I'm breaking. Almost is the space I hold when I'm done with all the taking. Almost is the in-between, the room before I'm ready. Almost lets me stand still and find my footing steady. Almost somewhere, almost whole, almost feel the ground beneath me, almost know the way back home, almost see the path to reach me. Almost breathing, almost free, almost like the day is wait now. Almost home, almost home. Let this almost be my safe ground, let this almost be the only sound. The fridge begins its evening hum, a clock ticks from the kitchen, a car door closes roses down the block, a dark box then it's lifted. I think of all the almost that have carried me through years, that have said words that partly heal the slow dissolving tears. I'm not in any hurry now to label what I feel. Some things don't need a name tonight, they just need to be real. The light has turned to softer gold against the far-off wall, and I am not surprised at all to watch the evening fall. Maybe almost is the truth of every single day, the gap between the breath we take and the words we mean to say. Maybe I don't need a cross, maybe I don't need a lamp, maybe I just need to feel the moment in my hand. If I never quite arrive, if I never fully stay, then at least I know I'm walking, at least I found my way. Almost is enough for now, almost is a kind of grace, a small and ordinary wonder resting on my face. Almost somewhere, almost whole, almost feel the ground beneath me, almost know the way back home, almost see the path to reach me, almost breathing, almost freed, almost like the weight is lifted, almost home, and nothing needs to be finished, almost home, a quieter wishes whisper. I set my cup beside the books. I leave the light on near the door, same chair, same jacket on the floor. The kettle clicks and goes quiet too. I breathe the room and me and you, a small clock ticking on the shelf. I pour my cup, I pour myself. The window fogs up from the rain. I trace a line, it fades again. The street below has lost its sound. No headlights now, no one around. I sit and watch the curtains lift. A passing car, a single gift. The phone lies face down on the wood. I don't need much, I never could. Just this low hum beneath the sky, just this room, just this good night. I'm not in any kind of rush. The air is cool against my skin. I let the quiet do its thing and let the evening settle in. Almost somewhere, almost there, almost breathing easy air. Almost home, almost home, almost home tonight. Almost somewhere, almost true, almost finding me and you. Almost home tonight. The candle burns down to a glow. I watch the wax forget to flow. A book lies open on my knee. I read the same old lines to me. The radiator hums a tune. Outside the stars are out too soon. I pull the blanket to my chest and let the world take care of rest. Nothing pulling at my sleeve, nothing left I have to prove. Just the rhythm of my own, just the voice inside the room. Soft and simple, slow and clear. Nothing missing, nothing near. Just this moment holding me, just this almost finally free. Almost somewhere, almost there, almost breathing easy air. Almost home, almost home, almost home tonight. Almost somewhere, almost true, almost finding me and you. Almost home tonight. Almost home, almost home, almost home. The room is warm, I'm here. Almost home, almost home, almost home tonight. Almost home, almost home, almost home. Almost home. The door is closed behind me now. My jacket hanging soft against the hallway wall. I drop my keys into the little silver bowl, the same place where I left them yesterday. The steam still rising from a cup I left, and I don't move to wash it yet. I just stand here in my shoes, half present, letting all that outside noise go quiet in my chest. The streetlight makes a slow blue line across the floor, like a long thin thread connecting me to sleep. I press my palm against the wall. It's warm somehow, or maybe I am warm, I can't quite tell. There's a song I keep humming that I don't know the name of, half remembered, half mine, half not. The fridge hums low, the clock ticks small and even, and the apartment breathes me in. I think I was somewhere loud before I came in here. I think my voice was different, pitched a little higher. I think I carry papers, names, unfinished things that all dissolved the moment that I came back to this. Almost somewhere I can rest, almost somewhere that lets go. Almost home tonight. The window light is soft on every surface here. Almost home tonight. My breath is slow, my hands are warm. Almost home, I'm not quite gone, not quite arrived. A little in between, a little still arriving. Almost home tonight. I let the door stay closed, I let the hour pass me by. Almost home tonight. I count the small familiar things, the rug, the lamp, the chair against the wall, the plan I forget, the plan I water anyway, a book I left open to an unread page. The pillow still dented from a no to sleep, the blanket folded in a way I never fix. It's all just here, it's all still here, and so am I, returning to the same exact space. I don't need to say much now, I don't need to make it make sense. The street has gone completely soft outside my window, and every voice I carry through the day is done. I'm not quite finished, I'm not quite new. I'm somewhere right between the two, a little softer than I was when I walked through that door, a little more like who I am when no one else is looking. Almost home tonight. The window light is soft on every surface here. Almost home tonight. My breath is slow, my hands are warm. Almost home, I'm not quite gone, not quite arrived. A little in between, a little still arriving. Almost home tonight. I let the door stay closed, I let the hour pass me by. Almost home tonight. Almost home. The cup is cooler now. Almost home. The room holds nothing back. I'm here tonight. Almost home tonight. Almost home tonight. Almost home. The room is learning how to settle down. The chairs are empty but they don't feel bare. A jacket folded on the back of couch. The streetlight hums a note I half believe. I trace the rim of a forgotten cup and let the silence do most of the work. My thoughts are softer than they were before. I keep on walking toward the open door. There's a plant that needs a little water. The dust is settled in a golden line. Somehow the clutter feels like company. Somehow the quiet feels like loving me. I check my phone but put it back again. I let the evening keep its gentle pace. No need to chase the ceiling anymore. I'm learning how to live inside the floor. So if you're listening from where you are, just keep the coffee warm, just keep the door. I am almost home, I'm almost there. Just one more breath, just one more open air. Almost home tonight. Almost home, almost somewhere I can finally know street is gone soft, the window's still bright. The room holds the shape of a quiet light. Almost home tonight. Almost home. Almost somewhere, I'm almost somewhere. Almost home tonight. Almost home. And every breath is bringing me there. I count the hum of the refrigerator. I count the steps I didn't have to take. The mirror holds me in a softer frame, a version I don't really need to name. I open up the window just a crack, let out the hours that I want back. The kettle sings a low and lazy tune, a small, familiar kind of silver moon. If I get lost inside the ordinary, let me be lost inside it for a while. Hold the stillness like a steady hand. Let the small things teach me how to land. Sometimes arriving is the easy part. Sometimes arriving takes a softer heart. But I'm not rushing, no, I'm letting go. I'm almost there. I'm almost home tonight. Almost home. Almost somewhere I can finally know. The street is gone soft, the window's still bright. The room holds the shape of a quiet light. Almost home tonight. Almost home. Almost somewhere, I'm almost somewhere. Almost home tonight. Almost home. And every breath is bringing me there. Almost here. Almost here. Almost here. The street outside is slow and crystal clear. A cup on the table, a coat by the chair. I'm almost home. I'm already there. Almost home. Almost home tonight. Almost home. The window is open again, not too far, just a crack. I hear the street like a slow song coming back. Mug is still warm, a steam, a quiet little ghost. I turn the page of a book I'm not reading the most. Morning hasn't made up its mind if it wants to stay. Cats on the sill, watch the city begin to sway. I count my steps from the door to the chair. I am almost home, I'm already there. The traffic is softer than it was a week ago. Neighbors are watering plants at a lazy tempo. Letters on the table, I put them away in a pile. Sunday kinda Friday, it's been a while. I'm learning to be still without needing a reason. Marking each breath like the change of the season. The small things I keep are starting to know my name. I am almost home, I'm already in the frame. Not running tonight, not chasing a sign. Just letting the hours draw their easy line. The world can't wait, I walk at my own pace. I can feel it coming, written all over my face. Almost home, almost home. I'm almost home tonight. Almost home, almost home. Every window lit light. Almost home, almost home. I can feel the floor, almost home. I'm not looking for more, almost home. I'm already yours. I dusted the shelf where the city used to sit. A postcard from a friend who finally found a fit. There's a plant on the ledge that I somehow kept alive. Spring is a slow conversation, gentle and wide. I don't need the map, I don't need the address. My shadow's been keeping me warm, more or less. The quiet is crowded with all my favorite things, and I can hear the sound of my own footsteps sing. If I fall asleep in this chair, let me stay. If the phone doesn't ring, it's a quiet day. I used to run from a feeling, now I let it land. I trace the wood grain with the palm of my hand. The street is gone soft like it knows who I am. Every lamp is humming a low familiar hymn. Closer than close, but I won't shut my eyes. I'm not rushing a single part of the sunrise. Almost home tonight. Almost home, almost home. Every window lit light. Almost home, almost home. I can feel the floor, almost home. I'm not looking for more, almost home. I'm already yours. Almost home, almost home. I'll leave the lamp on low. Almost home, soft where the shadows go. Almost home, the mug is still warm. Almost home, I'm already home. Almost home. The curtain moves slow against the glass. A car outside hums a note I let pass. I set my phone face down on the wood. Nothing urgent, nothing I should. The room breathes with me, warm and small. The dust is floating, I let it fall. My shoes by the door keep the quiet shape. Tonight I don't rush, tonight I escape. There's a half-read book left open wide. The page still holding the line where I tried to finish the chapter before I slept. But morning found me where I had stepped. The light has changed now, softer, more gray. The street below sounds far away. I trace the rim of the mud with my thumb, remembering days I felt less numb. So if I'm not there yet, that's alright. I'm closer than I was last night. The distance is shrinking, I can tell. And the way the evening starts to fell like a blanket, easy and warm, like something I lost now, quietly reborn. Almost somewhere, but I'm not in a rush. Almost somewhere, just the hush of the kettle cooling on the stove. Almost somewhere and it's close, close as the breath I take right now, close as the light on my brow. Almost somewhere, almost home. Almost somewhere, I'm not alone. Almost somewhere, let me rest. Almost somewhere, this is best. I count the tiles above the sink. The slow drip is the only thing that keeps the seconds into time. A patient water, soft and right. My jacket hangs still on the chair. It knows the cold I've ceased to wear. I trace the pocket where my keys belong. A small heart song I've carried along. What if the somewhere is just this? A hand on the table, a quiet kiss, a veil across my forearm skin. The night beginning to begin. I'm not arriving, I'm not gone. I'm standing still, the sky is on. And if I never leave this room, the world outside will still resume. Almost somewhere, but I'm not in a rush. Almost somewhere, just the hush of the heater ticking in the wall. Almost somewhere through it all, close as the steam that fades from the cup, close as the day I'm giving up. Almost somewhere, almost somewhere, almost home. Almost somewhere, I'm not alone. Almost somewhere, let me stay. Almost somewhere, anyway. The mug is cool now, I'll let it be. The room still hums, it's low harmony. Tomorrow can knock, I'll hear it then. Tonight belongs to me again. Almost somewhere, the light is low. Almost somewhere, I'll let it go. Almost somewhere. The coffee went cold an hour ago. I'm still sitting here, I don't really know. Watching cars pull out, pulling down the street. The way the headlights bend is kinda sweet. I trace a circle on a foggy glass, letting little moments slowly pass. My phone is face down on the wooden floor. I don't need a thing I'm looking for. The radiator hums a quiet tune. I'm almost somewhere, maybe by the moon. Neighbor's dog is barking down the hall. The laundry's tumbling, I can hear it call. I take my shoes off, leave them by the door. The evening settles, asking nothing more. A single candle flickers on the shelf. I'm feeling like I'm someone else myself. The city haunts beneath my window pane, and every single feeling has a name. I don't have to chase it, don't have to run. I'm almost somewhere underneath the sun. Step by step, the day unwinds, loosen all the heavy knots I find. I'm breathing in, I'm letting go, watching how the soft hours flow. Almost somewhere, almost there. Soft warm pillow in the air. Almost somewhere I can stay. Let the whole night drift away. Almost somewhere. Feeling calm like a slow and healing balm. Almost somewhere I let go of the rush, the need to know. Almost somewhere. Almost somewhere. Almost somewhere. The rain begins to tap against the sill. I pull the blanket higher, feel the chill. A drop of water rolls across the pane and carries every worry down the drain. I hear my neighbor humming through the wall, the simple sounds they cradle when I call. I trace the shadows dancing on the floor. I'm not behind the door. The weight is lifting off my chest. I'm almost somewhere, finally at rest. I don't need a map, I don't need a sign, just a little more of this moment mine. Watching dust float in the lamplight glow, taking things a little bit below the speed of everything I thought I knew. Learning how to simply let things through, floating on this quiet inner tide. Almost somewhere, almost there. Soft warm pillow in the air. Almost somewhere I can stay. Let the whole night drift away. Almost somewhere. Feeling calm like a slow and healing balm. Almost somewhere I let go of the rush, the need to know. Almost somewhere. Almost somewhere. Almost somewhere. The light is low. Almost somewhere I let it go. Almost somewhere, drifting slow. Almost somewhere. Almost somewhere. Almost somewhere. The kettle just clicked off, I forgot it again. The steam on the window, I trace it with my pen. The street outside is quite the kind of soft it gets when all the cars are finally pulled into their beds. My tea is getting cold, I don't mind it for a while. The radio is low, the presenter smiles. I write a word, erase it, then write it back the same. This is what it feels like when nothing needs a name. Across the hall my neighbor is humming something slow, a melody that doesn't have anywhere to go. The cat is on the rug, she's breathing in and out. I watch her chest rise gently. I don't think about the week that I have planned, the message I should send. I'm just a body sitting here, a quiet friend to the dust that floats above the lamp. The slow drifting light, I'll stay another minute. I'll be alright tonight. I'm not lost, I'm not found, I'm just barely on the ground. There's a way, but it feels kind, like a hand that I hold behind. Every breath is a small town, every blink is a slow sound. Almost somewhere, almost there, almost breathing evening air. Almost settled, almost known, almost feet but not quite bone. Almost somewhere, almost free, almost looking, almost me. Almost somewhere, drifting slow. Almost somewhere, almost somewhere I count the little cracks that live above the door. I never fixed them, somehow they feel like more than just the paint that peeled. The years that held on tight, they keep the room from being too perfect, too airtight. I think I'll call my sister, or maybe I will not. There's no decision that is sitting in my thoughts, like a stone, like a job, like a thing I should achieve. Just a hand that turns the page of sleep that I can leave. The road outside is gone soft, the lines are all erased. The houses look like pillows, the moon is out, milk-faced. I'm not in love, I'm not alone, I'm not entirely here, but I am warm and I am fed and I am what I am, dear. For now I'll let the minutes just collect upon the floor. I'll sweep them in the morning, I'll sweep them through the door. Tonight the world is small, tonight the world is wide. Tonight I'm just a quiet thing that breathes and sleeps inside. Almost somewhere, almost there, almost breathing evening air, almost settled, almost known, almost feet but not quite bone. Almost somewhere, almost free, almost looking, almost me, almost somewhere, drifting slow, almost somewhere, almost somewhere. The street that has gone soft, the lamp that hums along, the slow familiar music, the half-remembered songs. Stay another minute, I'll stay another one. Almost somewhere, almost somewhere, almost somewhere. Fading into nothing, almost gone, almost gone. The light is low again tonight. The same window, same street sign. Steam still rising from the cup. A half-remembered rhythm playing. I am walking slow through the room, counting shadows on the wall, listening for something true, something my hands can hold. The city has finally gone quiet, even the sirens learn to sleep. My notebook open on the table, same unfinished melody. I trace the lines I've drawn before, trying not to force the end. The room feels like it's breathing with me, patient, warm and slow. If I stop reaching for tomorrow, if I just let the hours lean, maybe the path I'm half on is more whole than it seems. Maybe the almost is the landing, maybe I'm already there. Almost somewhere, and I'm okay with it. Almost somewhere, letting the evening hold. Almost somewhere, where the light is softer. Almost somewhere, where I don't have to know. Almost somewhere, and the silence isn't empty. Almost somewhere, it's a gentle place to be. Almost somewhere, I can feel my heart be steady. Almost somewhere, this is close enough for me. Friend sends a voice note, laughing about nothing, just to say she's here. The radiator ticks like a metronome, counting time I used to fear. I watch the dust turning in the lamplight, each one a small unhurried star. There is no race, I am still running, just this breath, this beat, this hour. I think I've been confusing distance with the feeling of being lost. The street outside is not so foreign when I stop counting what it costs. The cup is cooling on the table, the window fogs beneath my side, and somewhere between almost nothing, almost everything is why. Almost somewhere, and I'm okay with it. Almost somewhere, letting the evening hold. Almost somewhere, where the light is softer. Almost somewhere, where I don't have to know. Almost somewhere, and the silence isn't empty. Almost somewhere, it's a gentle place to be. Almost somewhere, I can feel my heartbeat steady. Almost somewhere, this is close enough for me. Almost somewhere, close enough. Almost somewhere, close enough for me. Close enough. The cup grows cold, the page turns quiet, the street light keeps its patient glow. Almost somewhere, almost somewhere, almost somewhere, I can let it go. Almost somewhere, drifting slow. room's leading without a sound. Dust on the windowsill turning round. Steam from the cup starts to fade. A book left open on the page. I trace the rim with my thumb, counting seconds, feeling calm. The light outside is losing heat, along the shadow at my feet. The street outside is gone soft too. A neighbor's cat cutting through. No sirens now, no passing train, just my own breath inside my brain. I pull my chair a little close. The radio hums a song I know. My shoulders drop, my jaw unwinds. I let the evening fill my mind. There's no rush to understand. No map pressed flat against my hand. The room is warm, the floor is bare, and for a moment I don't care where the morning goes from here. I just breathe and feel it near. Almost somewhere, almost somewhere, a little closer than before. Almost somewhere, almost somewhere, quiet settles to the floor. Almost somewhere, I can feel the edge of something warm and real. Almost somewhere, drifting slow. I'm almost there. The kettle clicks, the burner dies. A simple sound, a small surprise. I fold the towel and hang it straight, watching shadows hesitate. My phone is dark, the world is wide. The curtain moves, the air inside. I count the floorboards one by one. The day is tired, the night is young. Maybe this is what they meant, a breath before the evening bend. Maybe peace is just a chair, a moment held without a prayer. I don't need to name it yet, just the glow of a cigarette. Drifting up, then drifting down, the quiet center of the town. Almost somewhere, a little closer than before. Almost somewhere, quiet settles to the floor. Almost somewhere, I can feel the edge of something warm and real. Almost somewhere, drifting slow. I'm almost there. Almost somewhere. Let the city disappear. Almost somewhere. I'm still here. I'm almost there. Almost somewhere. Almost somewhere. The lamp is low, the door is near. Almost somewhere, I can let it go. Almost somewhere, drifting slow. Morning came in slow, the curtains half drawn, light pooling on the wood like a patient hand. I reached for the cup but didn't lift it yet, just sat with the steam and the quiet is set. The room had a weight that didn't ask for more, a stillness that knocked and then slipped past the door. I watched the dust turn in a ribbon of sun, letting each small hour decide what I'd done. Outside, the street had gone soft at the curb. A neighbor brought in bags without a word. The bus on the corner side open, let go. A woman waved once and the city ran slow. I caught the reflection of someone still there, hair tied back loosely, a calm kind of stare. Not waiting for answers, not bracing for news, just sitting inside of an ordinary blues. If I could stay here in this breathable room, where nothing is chasing in and nothing's consumed. If I could keep 1 hour from sliding past, I'd frame the window and hold it fast. Almost there, but I won't pull it close. Almost somewhere, the ordinary flows. Almost somewhere, I'm learning the weight of a slow exhale. Almost somewhere, the light on the table, the tea going pale. Almost somewhere, I don't need a name for the road that I take. Almost somewhere, I'm letting the day be the bed that I make. The keys on the counter kept their own small song, a ring on the metal, a hum all alone. I wrote down a list, but I left half of it blank. Let the pen sit down before the ink could think. There was a friend I could call, and I probably will. After one more sip, after one more hill, I trace the wood grain with a thumb soft and warm, counting the rings like a small steady storm. Maybe arriving is just staying put, letting the coffee cool down in the cup. Maybe the journey is a chair by the pane, watching the same street, forget the rain. I don't need a skyline, I don't need a sign, just the hum of the fridge and the clock in line. If I'm almost somewhere, I'll almost be fine. Almost somewhere, almost somewhere. I'm learning the weight of a slow exhale. Almost somewhere, the light on the table, the tea going pale. Almost somewhere, I don't need a name for the road that I take. Almost somewhere, almost somewhere. I'm letting the day be the bed that I make. Almost somewhere, almost somewhere. Let the window keep what the morning makes. Breath in, breath out, the room doesn't ask. One more slow hour, one more small task. Almost somewhere drifting slow, almost somewhere. Let it go.